Behind me is the popular Wuse market in Abuja, and we're going to be asking people today their opinions on what the prices of tomatoes is and how they are coping. So follow me. Okay, so hi, can you introduce yourself?
Omotola, Christy. That's what I can say.
Okay, that's fine. We saw you coming out of the tomato shop. You going to get some tomatoes today?
Yeah, I supposed to get some tomato today,
Yeah.
but I'm in hurry. I want to go and pick my kids out there. So, but I just asked for their price,
Yeah.
just to compare as at last 2 weeks because the price of tomato was so high, and I had to like, okay, let me just ask what's the price this week. So I noticed that the price of tomato has come down little, and I was
Ooh.
happy. That I was like, okay.
Okay. So what was the price last week?
Last week it was like 4-5 the little rubber, and then the basket, those bean basket is like going for 16,000, 16,500. So today I just asked just now for the little rubber. They had to say it's 3,500, 3,000. So I was like, oh,
Oh, that's why. That's the price fell like 1,000 naira by 1,000 naira.
what do you say?
So the price fell by 1,000 naira.
Yeah.
So how much tomatoes do you use to cook on a weekly basis?
Oh, I don't do weekly basis buying tomatoes. Why do I buy tomatoes in large quantity? So that's what I do.
So how much do you buy like in a month?
Before the prices went up, I do buy a big basket. So back then it was the last time I bought, which is a month of May. Half basket of a wooden basket. The big one was like 4-5. But for now, I don't know how much is it.
1,005.
Yeah, and I'm still using it. So I'm hoping that before my tomato finish, the price will have gone down. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Okay, okay, please can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Chinenye Abara.
Okay, so did you buy tomatoes today in the market?
Oh, tomatoes. I just dodged tomato because it's something else now. I bought other things. The prices are high, and then you just manage yourself. Me, I didn't buy tomato today because I know tomato is on the high side.
So how much tomatoes do you buy usually?
Okay, before I used to buy one basket, then it can last for maybe 2 weeks for me. But now I didn't even. We go for other things aside tomato that can still give you what tomato can give.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So can you share with us other alternatives that you use to make your stew?
Okay, so we have dried tomatoes. You can use that. You can use carrots. You can also use you can do banga stew. All these are you can enjoy them with rice very perfectly. It must not be fresh tomato. You can even buy tatashi and oshombo with enough onions. All these things, you put enough onions, it can give you what fresh tomato will give you. So we have leave the tomato for them. Let them enjoy their tomato.
What about the health? So for example, you say using the dry tomato, you mean the tomato that's in the sachet, right?
Not really sachet. There's a dry tomato. They dry up, then they sell it in the market too. You buy, you wash it very well, then you can soak it, then or boil, then blend with enough onions with tatashi or shombo. Then it's very good. It's very good. The health benefit is good too because it's still the same tomato, just that it's dry. You can still do sachets. All these things you can. Once you have enough onions on it, it comes out very well.
So how much is that dry tomatoes actually?
Oh, dry tomatoes. Maybe half mudu or one mudu. One mudu can go for maybe 1,000, 1,500 or thereabouts.
Oh wow! And it should give you the same volume of stew as fresh tomatoes.
Of course, thicker, very thick. Yes.
And you buy all your tomatoes from Wuse market.
I buy my tomatoes here. Yes, in Wuse market.
Okay, so can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Geoffrey Atabe.
Thank you so much, sir. Did you buy tomatoes in the market today?
Yes,
Okay, how much tomatoes did you buy?
the basket is 15,000 now.
Wow, 15,000.
Yeah,
What was the price you bought last? Maybe let's say last month.
last month I bought it 10,000.
So it increased by 5,000.
Yeah, and I bought a mudu of gari today. You can see it here. I bought it 1,500.
How much have you been buying a mudu of gari?
1,500.
That was the last price you bought it last
Today.
Okay, today.
Today, right now, I bought it 1,500.
What about let's say last month?
Last month is 1413.
So tomatoes have increased exponentially.
SS, it increased SS. A basket of Irish potato now is 10,000. Yeah.
So when you buy a basket of tomatoes, how long does it last?
It will not reach 3 days.
You want reach 3 days.
Yeah.
So can I ask?
Small. It's too small.
Wow. So can I ask what you cook?
Today now you can buy 10. You can count 10 pepper. It's 500.
10 pepper 500.
That's the challenge we are facing for this government. It's too terrible.
Did you buy pepper in the market today?
Yeah.
How much pepper did you
I
buy?
buy 5 pieces, 500. That is 100 naira.
So how much pepper do you buy with, let's say, a basket of tomatoes to make everything? Maybe let's say you're making stew.
You know, I couldn't buy a basket of pepper before. I always buy 2,000, 1,000, 500. And if you buy 500 now, he wouldn't take you anywhere. You know the rich soup.
So, but what alternatives can people use now that tomatoes is so expensive? What can you advise people to use instead?
Like to me, you can use ginger. Yes.
Wow, ginger.
Yes, you can use onion.
Okay.
Finished.
Ginger and onion.
Yeah. Because ginger is very easy more than all of them. And whenever you put ginger, it go hot. You can use ginger as a pepper. You go use it. It will cover many things.
And you eat it with, let's say, rice or yam.
Rice and soup. We are using it.
Wow. So why didn't you buy ginger in the market today?
No, the ginger you can get 300, 400, but it's small. It's not much, but the power where ginger get, it can give you what you want.
Okay, I think I understand. So you buy small ginger with pepper and onion, and
yes, but it will give you what you want.
Wow. Thank you so much today, sir, for the interview.
I have many things to say, but as you cut short, no need.
Oh no, okay,
because the
go
challenge,
ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
The challenge that we are facing in Nigeria now is too terrible. This our government he no one help matters. Are you hearing me? So please make una play with our government to bring subsidy back and give us normal price with insecurity. The challenge we are facing now is too terrible.
It's true.
As a family man, it's too terrible. If you don't go to village now, bandits, Fulani herdsmen, attack is serious. As I'm talking to you now, I'm a refugee. I moved from village to city, and it's just like I moved from fire to flying pan. So the situation is too terrible. Make this man help us. This our president should do something.
Yes.
The condition is too critical.
Yes, you're right. I think everybody is feeling the brunt of the inflation, both middle class, lower class people. But I would just want to ask, is food still cheaper in the village than it is in the city? Because I know Wuse is a very expensive market.
Compare in the village to here is better in village, small. The little is small. Because I'm from Benue State, and I know how much we are buying food there before. Before we dey buy a plate of food in Makurdi 400, but now 200. But yes, but now it's 400. So if they are selling food there 400 now, if you know say it bad, you over bad.
Meanwhile, here I think a plate of food is 800 naira.
Some areas is 1,000. This mama put. Some areas is 900, 800.